Happy Wednesday, guys. Here's what I'm taking with me to work for beverages, lunch, and snack. Beverages are the same. I have coffee, 1 K-cup with 1 tablespoon of regular half and half for 1 smart point. And then Teamy again is the Teamy Focus. 1 tea bag is 0 smart points in my tumbler. So coffee and tea are 1 smart point today. Lunch is going to be the cabbage soup I prepped on Sunday for 0 smart points, and some grapes for 0 smart points. And then my snack today is for the April Swing into Spring Challenge. It is a do-it-yourself. The challenge is a do-it-yourself sports drink, smoothie, or protein shake. So I am doing a peanut butter banana smoothie. I have 1 cup of the Silk coconut milk, and that is 2 smart points. I have 2 tablespoons of PB Fit, that is 1 smart point, and I have my banana. My banana is not this ripe, it's actually just been in the refrigerator for a while. So my peanut butter banana smoothie is going to be 3 smart points, and I'm going to use the blender, the mini blender that I bought yesterday. I'm just going to take that to work and blend it up right on the spot for my snack. So everything I'm going to have today before dinner is going to be 3 for the smoothie, 1 for coffee, so 4 smart points total so far.
Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I am on my first walk break of the day. It's 11:30. It's beautiful out. It was a little bit cold this morning, hence the jacket, but it's warming up nicely. I love spring and I love fall. Anyway, here's my outfit of the day. I'm just keeping it casual for the rest of the week, probably with just jeans and boots, because I'm almost going on vacation. And also, maybe it's just me, but I really I don't like dressing up or wearing a dress as much when I feel a little chubbier, because then I don't know, number one, I have to wear Spanx, and those are just not comfortable, and I don't know, I just feel most comfortable in my jeans. So it's jeans for me today and tomorrow and Friday, and then leggings for the plane ride, probably, maybe, because you got to be comfortable when you're traveling literally all day. Okay, so I'm talking to a couple of you guys about the book Sometimes I Lie, and it's cracking me up because there's a lot of things going on in that book, and I think we might have a few different interpretations or misunderstandings, or I did get one of my questions answered though, so thank you, Sally. But all I can say is it's going to be a very entertaining and probably enlightening discussion at the end of the month. So again, for Sometimes I Lie, the live discussion is going to be on the last Sunday of April at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys, I am trying to talk Eddie into something, and I think I've almost got him talked into it. But I think we're going to do a mukbang when we're in Florida, which I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't know if you guys know what that is or are interested in it, but it's where you literally like eat a meal on camera and have like a discussion, and it's like you're there eating dinner or whatever with that person or with those people. Some people are really entertaining. I don't think I'm that entertaining. So what we're going to do, it will be Eddie and I. So Eddie's always entertaining. So I was wondering, number one, if you guys wanted us to try and do that live, so you could ask us questions live, or if you would like to send in some questions for us to discuss and talk about during our mukbang, because otherwise it could be really boring. Anyway, it's probably going to be the second week that we are in Florida, in our hotel room, and probably with Chinese takeout food. So watch for that, and let me know what you think about discussion questions or going live. I did want to talk to you guys a little bit more about the topic last night at the Weight Watchers meeting. I know a lot of you guys are online only, and so you don't actually have access to this flyer or the topic or the discussion or anything. There is this flyer is on the Weight Watchers website somewhere if you're interested to find out what the weekly topics are. I don't know how to get to it, but if anyone's interested, I could kind of dig a little deeper and see if I can find it for you. So this week's topic was, or is still, because the week is young, it's being optimistic but realistic. So I just wanted to read a couple things to you because I actually read it this morning and it helped me. So it might help some of you guys as well. So it says, it's great to think things will work out so long as you have a plan to make it happen. You know, I'm all about planning, and my new thing, especially right now, is to plan what you eat and eat what you plan. I kind of lose it on that second phrase there. But so I absolutely agree with this. It's great to be optimistic and have a positive attitude in everything. But if you only have that positive attitude and then you think that the good things are gonna just fall out of the sky, it's not gonna happen. You gotta work for your future, work for what you want in life, and make a plan to make it happen. So I'm gonna read the think again portion first for you, because this is really about reframing your thinking. So being optimistic is great if you take your thoughts a step farther to connect the dots between where you are and where you want to be. So an unhelpful thought is, I went over my Smart Points budget today, but that's okay, I'll do better tomorrow. But a helpful thought is, unless I make a plan to stay within my budget, things won't be better tomorrow. When I get home from work, I'll plan tomorrow's meal so I can get back on track. So it's great to say, oh, you know, rather than, I know a lot of us beat ourselves up and dwell on things that we've done wrong. So it is, I think, a better option to say, you know, to be optimistic and say, it's okay, I messed up, but it's fine, I'll do better tomorrow. But the second part of that equation is that you need to plan how you're going to do better tomorrow. Otherwise, it's just going to be wishful thinking and wishing, and it's never going to come about. So on the page just prior to that, it says what to do, and they actually have a little exercise. There's always an exercise in the Weight Watchers Weekly. Some of them I find useful and some I do not. So I actually did the exercise this morning, and it was very useful. So it says, balance your thinking. The most helpful thoughts aren't either overly optimistic or pessimistic, they're realistic. Once we recognize don't worry, be happy thoughts, we can then reality check them to shift to helpful thoughts that include a plan of action to help you regroup. So number one, identify your don't worry, be happy thought. For example, I ate way more than I planned at my lunch date today. I'll get back on track later. My don't worry, be happy thought is, my weight is up right now, but I'll get it under control soon. Don't worry, Julie, be happy. Number two, reality check it. Ask yourself, what needs to happen to make this thought true? Use your answer to shift to a helpful thought that has one or more back on track solutions. For example, if I make a plan, I will be able to get back on track later. I could track what I ate. Okay, so my thought is, my weight is up right now, but I'll get it under control soon. My potential plan of actions, number one, I could get 5 blue dots per week. Number two, I could go for a run every day. And number three, I could pre-plan my meals the day before. All of those are great options, except remember that I am going on vacation on Saturday. So I also need to stay realistic and think about what it is I can actually realistically do and accomplish while on vacation. Just watching a little dog fight over there. Okay, and then number three, plan what you'll do. Choose one action from your ideas above that's doable. Make a specific plan for what you'll do, when and where you'll do it, and who you'll do it with, if anyone. For example, I'll track what I ate at lunch during my 3 p.m. break at my desk by myself. That'll help me see how many smart points I've used and decide what to eat for dinner. Okay, so my 3 potential plans of action were to get 5 blue dots per week, to go for a run every day on vacation, or to pre-plan my meals the day before. So my most realistic option of those, I believe, are to go for a run every day, even if it's just 1 mile. I found that when I was doing the 1 mile running challenge streak earlier this year, 1 mile a day is really easily doable because there's not as much involved. You don't have to shower. I know that sounds gross, but that's what perfume and deodorant and dry shampoo are for. You guys are not going to want to meet me in Orlando. You're going to go, did you run a mile today, or did you run more and did you shower? I'm not going to tell you. Anyway, so 1 mile a day is actually really doable. So my plan is to go for a run every day on vacation, even if it's just 1 mile. And then when and where you'll do it. I'm going to do it in the morning before we leave the hotel, either outside or on the treadmill. And the reason I need to do it in the morning before we leave the hotel, I'm usually not a morning exerciser person, but once we leave the hotel, we're going to be gone all day. And then once we hit dinner, I will be having beverages, and once I have a few glasses of wine, definitely not going to go back to the hotel and run. So it has to be in the morning before we leave. That will be a challenge. And then the last thing is decide who you'll do it with, if anyone. Obviously I'm going to do it by myself because number one, Eddie is not big on running, and number two, he will probably be at dialysis several of those mornings. So I just wanted to share that little plan of attack with you guys and share the weekly with you, because although I do think it's so much better to be optimistic than to beat ourselves up about what we could do or shouldn't have done, you got to put a plan behind that optimism. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope that helps someone out there. And now I'm going to head back to work and work. I am going to do, haven't decided yet if I'm going to do 3 miles or 4 miles at lunch. I'm kind of feeling this run thing, like I want to run more. So that could change as soon as I get on the treadmill though, and I'll be like, oh, this is drudgery, especially because those squats are kicking my butt. So I think I'm just going to jump on. I'm going to do at least 3 miles, maybe 4 miles, and just see how I feel. I will try to do, today's a squat rest day. Yes. So I will do my push-ups and my leg lifts probably later tonight. I have a really busy night tonight. I have a lot of things I need to accomplish. So, but I'll probably do those things later tonight. So I'll check in with you guys on my next walk break, because I'm trying to make a goal to get out in this beautiful spring sunshine, give myself a mental break. Things are looking up for me emotionally and situationally. So I just thank God for that. Thank God for that. And then work is kind of letting up as well. Things are not completely done with work or my side hustles, but they will be by the end of the week. So, and then I'll probably hopefully get more work while I'm out of town. So we'll see about that. So things are just kind of looking up all around, and I just am counting the days. So I'll see you guys at 4:30 for my second walk break. Okay guys, second walk break of the day. It's actually about 5, almost a little after 5. I usually take this break at 4:30. I almost didn't go because I was right in the middle of just doing things, getting things done. So sometimes it's so hard to tear myself away when I'm making progress. And then I thought, no, you are cheating yourself out of a break that you're entitled to and that you need mentally and physically. So I finished what I was doing, got myself out here. I'm on my second walk break of the day. And I have to tell you guys, if you are challenged to get your physical activity, your workout, your whatever done, you need to find a good audiobook, because the audiobook that I am listening to is everything right now. It's so good. It's called The Secrets She Keeps, and that book kept me going 4 miles without even really, no difficulty. Just the book was so good. It happened to actually be like on a really good section, also like really kind of intense and suspenseful. Can't talk. Suspenseful. So if you need extra motivation, or I don't know, extra incentive or a little push to do your exercise, find a good audiobook. So I had my cabbage soup and grapes for lunch, and I have to tell you, I was really filling. Granted, it's only like about an hour later, but I'm supposed to have my smoothie for a snack in less than another hour, and I don't think it's gonna happen because I am pretty satisfied right now. So, but I want to have that snack because it's part of my April swing into spring challenge. So it's not like normally I would just say, oh, I'll just blow it off and just wait till dinner. But today I want to have that snack because it's my smoothie. So I think what I'm gonna do is just take the blender home, take the ingredients home, make the smoothie at home in a while, and then for dinner, I'll just have a really, really light dinner. Like I was just gonna have some more soup and some Brussels sprouts for dinner, so I'll probably just skip the soup and have Brussels sprouts. So really feeling lunch today, which is a good thing. So I'm gonna zip around back to work. I have a busy night tonight. Not super busy, but I do have a lot of things I need to accomplish every night this week. If I stay on track, I've got it all written down. If I stay on track and do what I need to each night, then I should be fine. Tonight I'm first gonna make a dozen cake pops. Probably be more like 18 because I'm gonna make a few extras. My mother-in-law participates in the Relay for Life every year. My father-in-law passed away from cancer, so every year, and even while he was a cancer survivor, she participated in the Relay for Life. So she's always looking for ways to raise money for the relay, and I'm gonna make some extra cake pops so hopefully she can sell them and use the money for the Relay for Life. So if you guys didn't know, the Relay for Life is put on by the American Cancer Society, and all of the funds go towards cancer research. So really good cause. If you guys want to donate, you know how to catch me down below. Anyway, so I got to make like 1.5 dozen, 2 dozen cake pops. I need to proof a yearbook for Eddie, and then I need to finish proofing my transcription. So if I can get those 3 things accomplished, I will be happy.
Okay guys, here's the scrapbook paper I'm gonna get for my teamy tumbler for the insert. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's really just showing the rainbow colors, but it's mostly just, it's like a silver. I wanted something just a little more shimmery rather than silvery, but this is gonna be pretty close. I'm surprised that it's really showing, there we go. That's what it looks like without all of the other lights reflecting on it. I don't know, it's kind of hard to show. Anyway, I'll show you what it looks like after I get it in my teamy tumbler. Bye! Okay guys, it is 9:45 and here is dinner finally. So this is just roasted vegetables in the air fryer. I have broccoli, tomatoes, and there is some zucchini in there also. And then I have 1 ounce of Trader Joe's, ounce of this Trader Joe's fat-free feta cheese for 0 smart points. So the vegetables are 0 and the cheese is 0. Beverage tonight is grapefruit Bellini for 18 smart points. So that puts me at 18 plus 3 for the smoothie plus 1 for the coffee is 22 smart points. 22 smart points for my day. And here are my finished cake pops. These are s'mores cake pops. They are chocolate cake pops on the inside, dipped in white chocolate, and then topped with crushed graham crackers, marshmallows, and drizzled chocolate. So I just need to get a bigger box because I need to put a dozen of these in one box. So first round of cake pops done. Ready to eat dinner and go work on the yearbook with Eddie.